Welcome back friends, this is Fraser from Art Studio. So today we'll be doing a very short video on adding the blend shapes we have created in the previous video. So we'll first create the attributes and then we'll link the blend shape to those attributes so that we can control the expressions seamlessly. So friends, are new to my channel, I would love to introduce that in this channel I create tutorials related to 3D modeling, sculpting in Maya, ZBrush, texturing in Substance Painter, and additionally I also have a one-on-one online course for 3D animation, 3D sculpting, 3D modeling and character creation. So I have this online course running through my CG Pathway classes. So if you want to check out this brochure, I have a course running for the advanced 3D asset creation. I'll give the link for this brochure in the description below. So basically this course for advanced asset creation is for 6 months, split into 2 modules. Okay, briefly if you want to check what is there, you'll get the entire course outline, or you can say the entire course curriculum you'll get for the 2 modules. So the entire thing is a project based course. You're creating the projects from what you've learned at the end of each module. Once the modules are done, when the course is done, which is for 6 months, you'll get some time where you can independently work on your portfolio, which will prepare you for making you job ready. You will get mentors guidance for preparation of your showreel or your portfolio as well. So you can check out this advanced 3D asset creation course brochure, which I'll be sharing in the description. And there'll always be a feedback session constantly in the loop for the students. Everything is done weekly. All the topics are mentioned over here, so you know what you are doing every week. You will get at least two classes every week. If there's a requirement of an additional class, we'll also offer that, and based on the curriculum. So friends, if you have any questions or queries, please let me know. You can DM me. You can also contact me through the mail ID mentioned over here in the prospectus. Call me on this number, which is already given there. I'll be giving them in the description as well. Further with the course, obviously the course fees and all that, for that contact me. I'll walk you through the entire process of getting the admission. There will be an admission form also link provided to you, so you can just fill that form if you're interested. That's it friends for the course. Let's jump into this tutorial. So that the first step is to create the attributes for those expressions. Okay, and then we'll connect those expression nodes to the attributes so that we can easily seamlessly control them without selecting the mesh itself. Okay, so the first step, let's create the attributes. So for creating the attributes, we need to first create a controller, very basic controller, which I am going to show you. Let's take a circle from the curves, now circle from the curves. Okay, and we'll be using this as a basic controller for the expressions. Okay, so just let this be as it is above the head. Okay, and I have the shortcuts already on my shelf for history, delete, freeze, transform, center, pivot. So I'll delete the history and I will freeze transform it so that there are no more values over here. I'll name this as expressions. Now I will create the attributes for these expressions which I have created in the earlier video. If you haven't seen the video, please check the video which is provided in the I button above. I'll also provide it in the description. So I have already shown how to create these expressions. Okay, create these blend shapes. So let's create the attributes. So for that we'll select the controller and go into the channel box. Under the channel box, edit menu, we'll click the edit menu and we will click the option over here for add attributes. Once we click on add attributes, we get this option box over here, and under this we will create the expressions one by one. So starting with the first one, which is eyebrow up. Okay, so you can just copy the name from here of the attribute you want to create, select the controller, edit. Once you hit on edit, this drop down menu opens. Click on add attribute because you want to add an attribute, right? So let's add and just paste the name over here which you have copied for the expression which is eyebrow up. Over here we need to just do a few more things. We only need to check, make sure that the make attribute is selected as keyable because we want to key the attributes. Okay, if we want to do the animations so that it is keyable. Under data type, make sure it is the float is selected, let it be as it is. Float basically means the value will be scrolling from 0 to 1 if we keep the values minimum to 0 and maximum to 1. So all the decimal values, all the fraction values can be selected by scrolling between the attributes from 0 to 1. So we get all the in-between expressions automatically through Maya, right? And next, coming on to the minimum value, as I mentioned, we'll keep keeping the minimum to 0 and the maximum to 1. Once you've done that, hit add. So as you hit add, what happens is you can see this controller has now got an additional attribute called eyebrow up over here. And if you just move this side and select the eyebrow up, and with the middle mouse or the scroll button, if you just slide it or drag it on your viewport, you can see the values changes 0 to all the decimals 0.1, 0.5, 0.9 and then 1. Right? In the same process, we'll be creating the attributes for rest of the expressions. So just keep copying the name first, copy the eyebrow down, expression name over here, select the controller. Don't forget to select the controller because the controller is where we are going to add these attributes. Okay, and we already have this attribute add expression window open over here. So simply what we have to do is copy the name from there, outliner, paste it here, and all this is all set. Keyable, float, same. Just add the values of minimum value 0 and maximum value 1 and hit add. So it will add over here. Let's go on to the next one. I blink, copy it. Don't forget to select the controller. Okay, once you select the controller, just paste the name over here. Okay, all this will remain same. Keyable, float, add the minimum value, add the maximum value 1 and hit add. So as soon as you add, you'll get the expression attribute over here. Okay, as you can see, we made a mistake over here, and instead of 0 and 1, we have added something else for the eye blink. Okay, so it's going till some random value over here, and the minimum is 1. For the eyebrow up, we can switch it to 0, but eye blink is wrong. So what do we do in this case that we have created a wrong attribute? Simply select this attribute, go into edit and delete attributes. Okay, that will delete the wrong attribute or the attribute you don't need. Let's try that once more. We already have the name selected and we have the controller selected. Go into edit, add attribute, we'll paste eye blink, keyable, float, minimum value 0, maximum value 1. Okay, add. So if you hit add, this box is not going to go away. It will just remain until you complete creating all the attributes. Hit add, and if you hit OK, this box will go away. Again, you have to select from edit and add option to get this box, right? So moving on to the next expression quickly. Copy happy. Don't forget to select the controller because that is where the attributes are being added. Paste the name for the expression over here over the attribute. Same, float, keyable, value 0 for minimum, value 1 for maximum, and add. Right? So we have that. Finally, sad, whatever it is, you can just copy it. Then hit OK. Okay. So as soon as you hit OK, this sad expression will come over here, and that box or dialog box or the option box will go away. So we have all our attributes ready, which is connected to this controller. So as soon as you select this controller, we'll get this attribute, all the attributes we have created just now, for all the expressions we have over here, right? So this is the first step. Moving on to the second step, we will be linking these expressions, blend shapes, to the attributes we have created over here on this controller, right? So let's start it. So first of all, for that we need the connection editor. Okay, so for that we'll go under Windows. Under Windows, we'll go to General Editors. Under General Editors, we'll look for the connection editor, and here it is. Let's click on it. Once we click on the connection editor, we need to load this controller to the left side. Okay, so load it to the left. We get the attributes, all the attributes which is connected to this, as you can see over here, right? So once we get this, next we need to load the right side. Next, in order to load the right side, we need to load the expression blend shape expression node over here, right? In order to do that, just click on any of the mesh for the head, and you will get the expression node over here, which we have earlier created. Okay, in the channel box inputs. Just hit on this, and once you hit on this, you'll see all the expressions are here. Okay, nodes are here, which we were previously controlling through this in the previous tutorials. So we will just select this and we'll hit load input. Okay, so as we hit the load right, with this selected, we'll get all the nodes connected to the expressions blend shape, right? expression node. Under this, look for weights, and you see the plus button over here. Okay, plus icon. Just click on the plus under weights. As soon as you do that, the drop down spool will open up, and all the expressions which is connected to this plane shape expressions, under that the eye blink, the eyebrow down, up, happy and sad, all will be visible over here, right? Now let me tell you one thing over here. If you find a lot of expression, lot of attributes over here, or in the left side or on the right side, and it is difficult for you to locate or find out which one is what, just go under the display left right option, left for the left, and over here by default you will see is that show non-keyable. This will be on. So if you get something like this and if you are confused like which one to select, where is the one which we are looking for, okay, just simply go to the left display one and turn off this this show non-keyable. Okay, just turn it off and you'll get only the ones which you need for this connection. Okay, same over here for the right also. If you see that it's something like this, show non-keyable is on, and you get a bundle of things over here. It's very confusing. Just go under right display and turn this show non-keyable, so only the keyable ones will be visible for you, right? So this is a tip over here. So once you have set the loaded the left is the controller, right is your expression blend shape nodes, right? So the under the controller expression is, this expression is for the controller's name, right, which we have named as expression. Under that we have these attributes, as you know, translate, rotate, scale, and we have created this additional attributes. Now we just need to connect these attributes to the respective blend shapes or the blend shape nodes we have created with the expressions. Okay, so let's hit the eyebrow up over here. So if you click eyebrow up, we need to connect it with the eyebrow up expression, right? So this is the attribute and this is the expression, okay, the actual blend shape. So we click on this. So as soon as you click on this, you will find that both of them turn to italics, right? The eyebrow up turns to italics. That means both of them are connected. The rest you can see are normal, like they are not in italics, they are straight. So let's move on to the next one, eyebrow down. So click on eyebrow down over here and eyebrow down over here, right? So as you see, as soon as you click on both, they make the connections between them and turn them italics. So this is one way how you can preview that the connection is made or not. At the same time, you can see over here also in the channel box, you will see that they are getting some yellow kind of keys. Okay, that means they are getting locked over here with the respective attributes, right? The eyebrow up and down are done. Next, moving on to the eye blink. So from the left, eye blink attribute, and from the right, the expression node of eye blink. So click it, that's done. Happy, happy, sad, sad. So you can see all these expressions are turned to italics, and all these are not no more highlighted, okay, and all these are now over here cleaned. Now for instance, one more tip, if you by mistake, because this order and this order may not be same, by mistake if you select a wrong node which should not be connected with each other, you can just click it once more. Just let's say we'll just click on this once more. As soon as you click on it once more, they will be disconnected. So you can see again it's become normal text, and over here also the the key has gone, right? So there's no more key over here. So you can disconnect it and again reconnect it to the proper one. In our case, this is already the right one, so we'll just connect it once more and we can see it's already connected once more. So once that's done, the connection is made, which is the second step, and we can close this off. So if you want to just check how it's working, just select the controller, okay, which we have for the expressions. You can name it over here as expression CTR for controller, okay. So that's your expression controller, and if you select this and you have the attributes over here, so now we don't need to select any of the mesh over here, okay. We can simply select the controller, we can simply select this attribute over here. Let's say we want to do eyebrow up, come over here, middle mouse or scroll, and then just scroll it over here. So we can control with this controller. Down, eye blink, happy, and sad. Okay, so there's no more need of going to this expression node and selecting the mesh and then selecting these and then setting up the value over here. Okay, so since these are keyable, we can also key them, right? So I'll show you that in a minute. Before that, we'll do some more further cleaning up. So for this controller, we don't need these translate and till scale, or rather visible also. Let it be all locked. So we want to lock and hide all these attributes, right? These are not important, not required. We don't want to touch that. So just simply select that. Okay, so basically just click on that, shift select to select the entire row over here. Okay, to select all the attributes over here, and then right click button on the mouse, scroll down, and you will find lock and hide selected. Okay, so click on lock and hide selected. That will lock and hide all the rest of the attributes apart from our expression ones, so that makes the stuff cleaner as well. So you can simply come over here and add these expressions, change it, and whatever you want to do for presenting your character. Okay, coming back over here, we don't need these expressions anymore, so you can simply select these expressions over here. Okay, put them in a layer over here, name the layer as expressions or blend shapes based on what you have created. Okay, and let's save it, and we'll just hide it. Okay, so that's in the layer. Don't forget, never delete the history once you have connected, because if you're connected and delete the history for the mesh, the connection will go away, right? And at the same time, keep in mind that if you delete the, let's say, I'll just save this file once more, version it up as 1B, and let's say if you have like this, there are too many blend shapes over here, and if you delete them, right, what happens on deleting? So till now, if you have any error or if you want to make any changes, you can simply update the change by updating the blend shape over here, right? So let's say I want to update this expression where the eyebrow is moving up, but the but the skin over here, over the eyelid on the forehead is not moving up, right? So you can select this, let's do symmetry. Okay, and along with the eyebrow, I also want the skin over here to move little upwards. Okay, so that gives a slight deformation over here as well, along with the eyebrow mesh, right? Just a bit. Okay, so now let's try this on and let's see if it has synced with it or not. So you can see, if you look carefully, now it's not just the eyebrow mesh which is moving, also the skin of the eyebrow or over the eyelids on the forehead is also moving with it, so that gives a more realistic feel to it. Okay, same way we can update any other blend shape we want, as long as you have this blend shape mesh with you, right? Let's do a similar thing for this one. Let's just bring that down slightly. Let's select these vertices slightly, ever so slightly, just bring them down. Very fine. Okay, just to show you what's happening. So let's go with the eyebrow down, and yeah, so it's very subtle. Okay, but that's it, it's syncing with the eyebrow, so it won't look as if the eyebrow is floating, right? So that one more tip for the expression of eyebrow up and eyebrow down, which you should create while creating it, or you can also make some edits later on, right? So friends, with this, I guess we are done with this short tutorial. And as I've mentioned earlier about my course, online one-on-one course, check out my brochure, check out the details of the course, and also if you want to call me regarding any further details, fee structure and all, feel free to call me, chat with me. You can mail me. Once you've checked prospectus and you know what you want to do, just fill the form, and once we receive the form, we'll call you for a free counseling session to lead you further for the enrolling process. And friends, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do hit the subscribe button. Share this video to your friends so that your friends who are interested in learning 3D animation, 3D asset creation, game asset creation, sculpting, Maya, ZBrush, Substance Painter, texturing, whatever, or a course based on our present curriculum for them as well. Thank you. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye. Take care.